go. Welcome back to ISY, everybody, for this first game of the season. It's gonna be a fun one. And starting off, we have a marquee matchup here today. ISY versus ISM, always a good game. And today you'll see a lot of fresh new faces on the Chinthes. They've already actually played one of their games against ILBC. But before we get into really all the game stuff, just to introduce ourselves, I'm back. Calvin Emerson, guys, on the broadcast. Here with Rancher Gil.
Hello, everybody. It's an honor to be back.
And it's going to be a fun season. So, tip-off will be here in a minute or so. And we are going to have a great one. A lot of fresh new faces, as I was saying. Only a couple holdovers from last year's team. We've got Jamin, and then we've also got Benny, who has become known. He told me this. I swear, he told me this. He said, "Call me Bunnies." Call me Bunnies. So that's what I'll be referring to.
That's his nickname that people used to call him.
That's the nickname. We'll call him Bunnies now.
Bunnies.
Yep. But
it's gonna be a great game. I see a lot of new faces and a lot of enthusiasm in this game. And some old players who have the experience of being here, and they are pretty excited for this, I would say. And they've also helped the newbies a lot.
And speaking of experience, someone you may not think of, but Ty is actually back on the team this year. Remember, he's only a freshman this year, and he will serve as something of a veteran presence here. Kind of interesting to have a younger kid be doing that thing.
Yeah, this will be a very good first experience on a game for him, because if he makes this, that might be a big chance for him to go to SEASAC.
And if I were to give you his stats, he actually put up 5 points in that last game against ILBC, which happened, I believe, was last Thursday. And tip-off.
There we go.
ISM immediately grabs the ball. He might have traveled there, but it'll go for 2 points.
Beautiful layup there. 0-2 ISM.
Yeah, he carried the ball in his arm like a football, making sure to protect that ball before it goes in.
That's how he goes for it.
And Lucas
passes.
And that's Chinthes' ball. Hey, something you got to look forward to with these players. Lucas, one of the speedier guys. He loves to be aggressive with the ball, so watch him to be moving his feet around, to be tossing the ball where he thinks it should go.
He's kind of the trickster of the team, who likes to trick people into thinking that he's going to do this, but no, that happens.
And Frankie
goes for it.
Additions to the team this year.
Passes, Benny. Passes again, takes the ball, ISM. Heading towards the hoop.
So now down the court they go. And right into the middle. And Yijin takes it in.
0-4, ISM. Beautiful layup.
And I'll tell you what, Gil, this game has been starting off in a way we don't really like to see very often.
That's how he goes for redemption.
And
passes to Law.
He's trying to get open now, and he ends up passing it off to
goes Bunnies.
And he'll take a shot.
Bunny! Very close. My God. That's how he goes for it. And
talk a little less, and I'll give you spots to kind of bring your opinion.
And the ball will go back into Lucas playing point guard right now. Jamin's on the wing. He's known as a dangerous three-point shot. And there he goes, right on cue. He doesn't manage to sink it. But he's doing all right. Number 9 on the ISM Dragons, Ethan. Quite the presence out there. Tallest guy on the team, biggest guy on the team for sure.
Ethan.
And Benny takes the ball. And let's see what Chess does with it. He's going to try and get a layup in there, but he ends up getting fouled on the way up. And
that's how he goes after the foul.
Hey, if you can't get the layup in, might as well get fouled while you're there, huh?
You got to do what you got to do.
Exactly. All right, so Lucas is going to toss the ball in once again. We'll see if they can convert some points here. We're still at a 0. We're still over at a 0. Jamin fakes the three-pointer, and he's going to try and find a way to toss it back out.
That was a very good attempt. Make the layup. Goes to ISM.
The ball hits his face, but he recovers it. George over the center and up.
Misses nearly.
And Frankie does eventually get the rebound on that. It was bounced in the air a little while, but a missed opportunity there for the Dragons. Let's see what they do with this ball. They still have to score some points. Benny, weird pass to Lucas, but he'll tuck it up in the air.
Oh.
That's an air ball, unfortunately. Chinthes still trying to figure out where their defense is going, how to mold into their teach, and he travels on that play. Got a little too aggressive with that and ended up tripping up his feet a little bit.
Enthusiasm sometimes can cost you. Alright, ball goes to Ratadi. Passes. Oh.
Into the middle, Frankie. Trying to get a shot off. He does, but it's not very accurate, and it ends up being nothing for him.
Dragons
And
take the ball.
It'll be a slow drag down the court again. And into the paint they go, but he loses control of the ball, and he's under the basket now. And a 3-second violation, was in the paint for too long. Remember, folks, you only spend, as an offensive player, only 3 seconds in the paint while you're there, so that was violated right there. Over to Jamin again. What are they going to do this time? Jamin gets over to TT. Well, Frankie will put it up instead. And it's almost knocked out of play, but ISM unfortunately does recover the ball. And you can hear Miss Patty cheering from the crowd. Into the paint they go, and Ethan puts it up. Man, that hole was wide open right there. Ethan just snuck right through. They gave him the pass, and bam! It is 6-0 now for the Dragons. Frankie still trying to figure out what the heck he's doing in the paint over there. Jamin gets a pick, but he has to pass it over to TT, and they cut. But still, the Dragons' defense is holding up really well. Even the passing cuts isn't really doing much. Jamin gets a shot off.
Good
He
attempt.
misses that one. He's 0 for 2 in threes so far. Not doing very well. Chinthes desperately need to score a point. We got 5.5 minutes left in the clock for this first quarter.
When you know what they say, patience is key, my friend. Seems that patience is paying off.
And a fast
Pays off!
And the first 2 points of the game, like you were saying, patience. He ended up picking the ball off, and he ended up getting those first 2 points for the Chinthes on that fast break. So now the Dragons going to try and find a way to see if they can retaliate. It's off the rim. They ended up not doing it on this drive, but we'll see if they can get it again. Lucas back down the court. Jumpman trying to give him some strategy here.
Keeps the youngsters up.
And they're going to try a new strategy here. They got to figure out. They're doing 5 out now.
They spread out throughout the whole court. Frankie.
Obviously, putting one man in the paint hasn't worked for them so far, so they're trying 5 out to see if they can get out of this deep funk they're in right now. And Lucas going to try to take a shot from the middle of the paint. Doesn't work. Down
4 minutes on the clock.
And that's right off the clock. And he's fouled as well. Frankie wondering what he's doing, but he came in a little too hard trying to block that ball, and it ended up costing him a foul. So it'll be 2 points plus the free throws for the Dragons, and this is a...
Joseph switches up with Frankie.
Yep, Frankie maybe getting a little too aggressive there, so AG just wanted him to cool off. They'll put in Joseph for them instead.
Joseph has been a good player throughout the year. Goes... Misses.
Almost goes in the basket.
Saves it.
Joseph saves it, yeah. Great save by Joseph there. Then he gets jumped on, but
Joseph makes his space.
Doesn't go up instead. And
that's
a 3-second violation for the Chinthes.
No worries. As I said, patience is key, my friend.
Just gotta keep grinding on it. Joseph should have taken that one up. He had a clear shot, but instead he passed it in to, I think it was TT. So I don't know what they're doing there. They're kind of a little jumbled up so far early in this game. Steven, you can tell he loves to shoot.
But
they're gonna pass it out. Couldn't get on that defense right there for a sec. Ethan at the top of the paint.
Shoots.
And he shoots.
Makes it. Clear in.
And that's a 3-pointer for ISM. Man, this is looking
Ratari
bleak.
goes for the wire.
It's looking bleak for our Chinthes right now.
Very bleak. Oh, gets blocked. And that's an out.
Ball goes out, and they're going to sub Frankie back in. He's maybe taking a chill pill or something, and now he's back in.
Let's see what the talk has done to him, if there's an improvement. Frankie has switched KKZ. Oh!
Almost picked off by Jamin, but ends up going right back to George. Steven takes a shot.
Misses. Takes by Joseph. Back to Ratari.
2 and 11 scores so far, everyone. Over to Jamin.
Tries to confuse him. Ah, touch. That's a foul there.
And I believe it's Chinthes' ball. And Frankie gonna try and go in.
Oh.
The ball is picked off by the Dragons.
Oh!
And might have
Back
driven a foul there, but no call made.
Back to Bunnies.
Bunny's figuring out what he's gonna do with the ball here.
Pass it to Ratari.
And
Close. Oh, goes back
my
to him.
goodness, what a fiasco.
Let's see what he does. Oh!
Oh boy.
This is a tough game.
What a rout. This is a tough scene for Chinthes fans. 2-13 now, a minute left on the clock.
Chaman goes for 3-pointer. Oh!
And he misses, but it's recovered by the Dragons. And they'll give it over to Ethan and George to down the court.
Steven at the 3-pointer line.
Record all these stats, and then I'll let you say what you think is happening.
Jamin almost commits a backcourt foul. And a technical foul hit his foot. And 10 seconds left from the clock. They'll let it run out, I suppose. It's still running out. The buzzer might go off here soon before they even out the ball.
3, 2, 1.
And they stopped it at 1.1 seconds left, interestingly. So they'll chuck it in and then shoot it. Not in time. So a dismal start to the second game, of the season against ISM here. Bench him,
Yeah.
Uh,
So that's just the will to play.
Right.
They love playing all the time. So they just fake that they don't have an injury.
Right. And Benny, he had 8 points last game. He also had 3 rebounds, 6 steals, and was 2 for 3 in free throws. So Benny had a great all-around game last game. Hopefully he can show up here soon. He's been he's in the game so far. Still, but they really have to turn on this offense right now. It's just they have only scored a single bucket this first quarter. It's just not looking very good so far. But ISM, just a fun fact about them. This is a scouting report they love to drive, and obviously, as you've been seeing this first quarter, they were driving the ball in the paint. They got guys like Ethan down there, really ready to put the ball in. So the Chinthes really have to make sure their defense surrounds the paint, takes care of it, make sure that no one gets into it, because that could be a tough break if the paint keeps getting pounded by the Dragons.
That was a foul there by one of the players in ISM, so Ratari gets a 2-point shot.
Let's see, he makes his first one.
Oh.
Not quite. We'll hope the second one goes in.
Let's see what happens on the second one. Oh!
And ISM recovers that one. And it's in the Ethan, the big man in the paint. Steven was
Tries to
as
it
well.
And misses.
And that'll miss. But they end up putting
Try
it
again,
out.
Ethan.
Up,
Misses.
and he misses as well. So lucky break for the Chinthes so far. Can they continue their luck out here? What are they going to do? Pass over to the corner. The shot from deep.
Misses.
Off. And Jonathan ends up taking it. He's going to try and drive it in. But it ended up getting picked. Min recovers it. Benny has the ball. A crazy sequence there for both teams. The ball got stripped twice.
Lucky play.
They take a shot from into the paint.
Oh, too much power.
And again, recovered by the Dragons. So the Dragons are having a really good time getting those rebounds today. And once again, into the paint they go.
That was a clean pass there through all the players. Back to Ratari.
Seem kind of out of it right now. They're just not able to cover the paint the way they want to. And so Joseph, he's going to try and swirl his way up.
Oh my God.
Even that one misses. I'll tell you now, it's time to break it out. There are gremlins in the hoops today. I don't know what to tell you other than that. There's something going on with that hoop. There's gremlins in it. The Chinthes just can't seem to score. The gremlins are batting them away.
Passes to
open Benny.
Benny.
Shot.
Oh my God.
It's just off the back of the rim. But Nim keeps it, and he'll put it up, and he'll also miss, and he'll put it up.
Oh!
And oh my goodness, that one missed too. That one right inside the rim, but he isn't able to come back in.
Too much spin there, I see.
Incredible. Chan, number 20. Bring the ball back over. Chaman almost picks it out of his hand. And it goes over to the corner again.
Oh!
And a foul. And AG having to call way out to get his sub in. And Swan's in the game now. If you check his stats from the last game against ILBC, he had 4 steals. Or, excuse me, yeah. He had 4 rebounds and 6 steals. He was only 2 for 9 on shooting 2-pointers. So his shot can definitely improve. But for now, he's pretty good at taking the ball from the opponents and getting those rebounds when he wants to. And that's an achievement considering he's not a very tall guy.
Ratari gets switched out by Swan.
Up in the air it goes and off the rim. Joseph got the rebound on that.
Shaman.
Oh, over.
Oh.
Swan takes his shot and it ends up missing. Like I said, he's not so great on offense so far, but I'm sure he'll be able to improve that as the season goes on. Trying to get Ethan open as they will. And that's going to be a shot put up.
Oh, miss.
And Steven ends up getting the rebound somehow. And it's almost picked. But they end up resetting and going back out.
Oh.
And that would have been an open shot, but he wasn't able to get a shot off in time. He'll shoot it anyway. And Joseph will take it.
To Swan.
And Swan's going to take a second to go back at it.
Passes.
Joseph, not from 3.
Oh.
But it was the closest, closest shot as they've tried to make so far this game.
It's gotten a tough game for ISY. Oh, blocks it.
That one's picked off by John Min. And he's having a good game so far with those picks. We'll switch over to Benny. Trying to get it to Swan, the offense still having a hard time. Man, not going to shoot. He's going to go down into the paint. And Joseph is going to try it, and he'll toss it back out. Benny
goes for it.
Three.
Makes it! Good shot there by Benny.
Excuse me, only from 2. So that'll be a 4 spot on the Chinthes side.
3 to 15. ISM.
And they'll switch. Steven will try his shot out, but he doesn't. And Chan misses his shot, but a foul on John Min, I think. Unfortunate. 2 shots, I believe it'll be. And the senior Isaac will be subbed in now. Mr. Koo, known for his calves and his incredible verticals.
Makes it.
And here's the second shot. He gets the rebound.
Misses. Take.
Oh, 3 shots. Excuse us, folks. Went up to get the rebound, but this is the shot they want to do it on.
Goes for it.
Shot goes up.
Next.
And misses, thankfully.
Taken by Koo.
And Isaac gets the ball. He'll pass it over to Benny, who almost loses control of it, but he keeps it. Make sure he doesn't commit that backcourt violation. Benny gonna shoot.
Oh my God.
And Swan ends up with the rebound, but he loses the ball. And another foul. That one, I think, again on Jamin. And the Chinthes getting uber aggressive on defense, and it's costing them.
Well.
I do wonder if they'll try and sub some of their younger players, and just to reset some of the players who have been out there the entire game. Obviously, what they're doing so far isn't working very well. They still only scored 4 points to 16, the Dragons have. And here's his last shot.
Makes it. Clean in.
And I believe that shot will count, so 17 to 4.
Goes to Benny.
And they're going to try a 5-out situation here. Jamin over to Benny. Benny over to Jamin. Jamin's going to fake the 3. And he'll pass it over.
Oh,
taken
good steal
by the Dragons, number 23. Justin
saves it.
And Swan manages to keep it off of the line. And they'll put it. Min will put it.
Oh!
It just misses. And Min is raving at the official that there was no foul on that play, but nothing can do about that. And that's a no pass. Benny gonna go in. Swan. Oh, pick it up. They missed twice. My goodness.
Oh, my God.
That was an abhorrent play. Hopefully they get their striker back. Jamin
misses. Jamin?
unable to get a block off on that, and no foul either, so that's good. And a timeout called by, I believe, the Chinthes. And once again, folks, a 4-17 game here. Something I never thought I'd see. The scoreboard here at school is malfunctioning a little bit, so the score says 0-17, but it's 4-17 at this point. But to the point, I mean, 0-17 might just be what they're facing at this point. They've barely had any offense the entire game, and it's not that their defense is bad. That's its own conversation in itself, but the offense just hasn't really found a way to click yet. They're getting the ball in the paint, but they're not taking the shots when they have the opportunity. or they're passing the ball out when they should be taking the shot.
Yes, sir.
And I'll tell you what, Gensher, you might see otherwise, but I kind of think it just comes down to the rookie core that they have. You know, they haven't played in such a high stakes, high leverage game like this against ISM, and 4 out of 5 of those guys out there are rookies.
Yeah, to be mentioned, this is one of the last games before SEASAC. So this is kind of important, I would say.
Yeah, you got a good point. They leave for SEASAC. I believe it's tomorrow or the day after that. But they spend the weekend.
Yes, sir.
That's the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, I believe, of February in Kuala Lumpur, I think it was.
Yes, sir.
For SEASAC. And this is not a good indicator of their play.
It's his face. Steals. Goes for it.
And I don't know whose ball it is. Chinthes' ball. And Coach AG calling out plays. Jamin for the 3. And it had the right distance, but not the right angle.
I've been noticing the ISM players' vertical jumps are very high.
Yeah, they have been getting a lot of verticals, and that probably might be one of the main factors for why they've been getting so many of the rebounds this game.
Yes, sir.
Swan gonna figure out what he's gonna do. He's gonna drive, and a foul, and a line. They'll take it to the line. So no 2 shots, no free throws. They'll just put up the line, try and get some points in here. And they haven't tried to stack yet. Maybe they should try it. Swan out again. Benny's gonna try and. Oh, he slipped, and Min will take the shot. It's a little low.
Steals it, back on.
And Isaac back out once again, trying to figure out what to do with it. Swan goes up.
That's a good shot. Clean shot.
And a little life for the Chinthes offense. 6-17, 11-point deficit to go. They'll go out. And he sinks that 3, and it'll dampen the Chinthes spirits again. Who out with the ball again after that missed shot? Jamin just off the rim. Dragons recover it.
Chong steals.
But then he lost control of it.
Unfortunately.
And it will be Dragons ball anyway. That was an unfortunate play. They know it's it. They just got the shot. Steven will get fake that.
Travel.
And
no, not travel. Forgive me.
It's a foul on the Chinthes. I believe it was. They say number 11. I don't know. Either way, though, it's a foul, and the Dragons have another chance to score. That ball's out of play, and then they say Dragons ball again. So I think they'll try the same play again. We'll see what they do here. Try something different. Jin ends up putting up the layup. That pass was good. Defense couldn't catch up with it.
1 minute on the clock.
Oh my goodness.
Benny goes for it.
Misses. It wasn't a 3-pointer, but it was still a long shot to make anyway. Swan trying to get the pick there, but unable to do anything. Shot goes up.
Misses.
Missed. Min has the rebound, and he'll give it. Or he won't. He'll just pass it off to Benny. Offense has to come alive now. Swan completely lost the grip on that, and that one was a straight laser to the basket. And you gotta have some mark on that ball if you're gonna score it.
For sure.
You're gonna fast break it.
That was kind of a flat ball that was going in the air.
Ball goes up.
Not like this.
Off
Takes
the
Benny.
3 seconds left. And they weren't able to get the shot off in time before halftime and the buzzer. And my goodness, what a shocker here today.
6-22.
6-22. I tell you what, folks, I don't know what happened, but the offense is not woken up yet.
Some folks on the ISM side, I'm noticing they're taking the game a little easy. I'm seeing a lot of laughs and giggles there. While on the ISY side, I'm seeing a little bit of tension and stress.
Yeah, the ISM, two different fronts. If you look at both of these teams, you'll see ISM just, kind of, it's not leisurely, but they're definitely, not playing to their 100%. And then the Chinthes over there, I don't know if they're being lazy or if, they just don't have the energy today, but there's nothing really going on with the offense.
Yes, sir. I'm noticing that too. Like, there's a bit of a height difference if we see here. And most of the ISM players, they look like seniors or junior year of the high school. And in our ISY team, there's also a lot of good players, but the height difference sometimes makes the deciding factor of the game who wins or not.
Yeah, ISM has 3 seniors on the team, 5 juniors, and no freshmen at all. The rest of the team is sophomores. So no, I guess what you might call rookies on that team per se. Might be some new faces, but most of those guys were either on the team last year or they played for the JV. So those guys have a lot of experience so far. Whereas contrast to our Chinthes squad, Min's a new player, Swan's a new player, and even the players who were there last year, Lucas, Isaac, besides John Min, Joseph played JV, Leanne, those guys, they played JV or they played on the A squad, but remember last year's team was dominated by that perfect seniors team who just destroyed the league. And with them gone this year, a wave of a new crop of players, should we say, and it shows the relative inexperience as this game has gone on.
As these kind of times also makes some players remember the old players, like how they used to play, and miss them, like if they could play again with those players, have an opportunity to play with them.
So AG really trying to get his players riled up. They're going to change up some of their strategies, maybe try some more 5-out, try some more other things.
I'm not seeing much of enthusiasm on the ISY side.
Yeah, there's a damper on the enthusiasm levels, but hey, we're only halfway through. We have a shot to come back.
That's true.
Can't give up on this black and gold.
Ball goes to ISM.
George over the head.
George back. Oh, blocks.
And a foul. And you can hear some Chinthe cheers going up.
Chans. Chan. That's a player.
He used to be a player last year. A long time ago named Chan. Played on their team.
Blocks by Chamin. Yeah! Excellent block and excellent layup by there.
Finally makes in that point, and he gets fouled in the play. And he'll get his a couple of shots here. Hopefully he makes them.
I'm seeing a little bit talks between ISY players and ISM players. A little chat.
And the crowd riled up by that point. 8:22 now. They're down by 15 or so.
Chaman focuses, puts his concentration on plot, and makes it.
Puts it in. Just that one shot.
9:22 ISM.
And he's wide open. That left wing. And they're absolutely swarming Ethan down there.
They don't want them making any more shots.
Hits a shot that misses.
Oh.
And Frankie gets the rebound.
After the last timeout, I'm seeing a little bit of enthusiasm rise up. Other players communicating a lot better.
The game faces back. Frankie going to go out to Isaac. Isaac, not a confident shooter from outside the paint.
Oh, Frankie. Oh! Frankie takes it back.
Loses the ball. Out to Benny, to Chamin. Takes a shot.
Oh! That's out for ISM.
Just misses. Bounces in between, but unable to put that one in, unfortunately. Ball to Frankie. He's going to get it out to Lucas, who will put it up.
And he's in! Go on. That was a clean shot right there.
And now the Chinthes are in double digits and have cut their deficit in half.
11:22 ISM. Oh.
And the defense tightening up. Coach AG, most often he loves to have a man-to-man defense.
But this time it's a swarming kind of defense. Coach had a good talk with them, I see.
Yeah, I don't know if they're playing box or zone, but whatever they're doing with their defense, it's starting to work a lot better now.
They're not giving them any space to work around with. Oh!
I don't know if those 2 points will count, but he'll get 2 shots out of it, I think. Yeah, those points will count, 24-11.
Yes, sir.
You know, something else to consider for this offense, if the Chinthes are going to start scoring points, their big men, and I'm talking like Frankie, Nathan, Joseph, TT, they got to start putting pressure into that deep paint, and they really got to start putting the ball up while they're there, because before they weren't doing that.
Oh.
And that also stops them from
way too much power there. Team
2 more for ISM. And if the big men can get in the paint, things like that where there's no rebounds, that will stop happening. But Min getting the ball up, elevating and putting it up, retaining some of those points that we just lost there.
Ball to George. Passes. Oh my God, that was a good pass there.
Ethan recovers the rebound and puts it up. They're closing in on 30 points now, while our Chinthes are still at 13.
Oh,
what a pass! They go up. Unable to finish the job, but a beautiful pass there by Lucas.
Lucas and Swan, they were behind the back passes, beautiful. Even though he didn't make it, but still beautiful. Ball to the big guy.
He'll shoot it.
Almost.
Miss, and the ball knocked out of play by Min. They aren't going to get any rebounds.
Ball to George.
Let's see what they do with this one.
Sorry, my bad.
They'll get the defense off.
Joseph's back in the game.
George from 3. That's way off the mark. And Isaac with his verticals has that rebound. Over to Benny. Let's see what the boys can do now. Lucas has been subbed out. Jarman misses his 3. And a foul on Jarman. He'll take some shots from the free throw line. And just to supply you with some stats, when it came to 2-point shots made, the Chinthes had a 39% chance of making them last game. So close to 40. And when it came to 3-pointers, which was mostly just Min, and Min, surprisingly, it was 32% from the 3-point line. And he missed that shot. Now 14-29. This is his last shot right here.
Oh, shot at redemption.
And it's 15-29.
Misses.
And that shot misses.
Nice shot.
Over to Min. He fakes the shot. Decides to try and go up with it, but did not get his feet set at all. Bad layup.
Shaman tries to steal.
Trying to commit a backcourt violation. Zin takes his shot. Misses. But it's rebounded by the Dragons. Over Zin again. What are they going to do? And that shot off the backboard. And 31-15 now. 4 minutes left of the third quarter. Benny over to Joseph. He'll put it up off the backboard. So, no cigar for that play right there.
Ball over to George. Big guy. Oh!
Misses. It's recovered. And Chinthes ball.
Ball to Chaman.
We'll see what they do. And
Block.
take his shot.
Oh, little off.
Hits Isaac in the head, I think. Ball came down way off the mark, so it got him.
George did miss the pass, so that gave ISY some time to
that shot go up, and again
make it through.
just pounding the paint now. My goodness. All right.
Ball to Bunnies, I would say.
Mr. Bunnies down the court again. Chaman.
Passes. Bunnies. Oh!
And that ball is stripped. And you got a hand on it, but the ball falls away and it goes out of play.
Chaman was about to take the ball, but it decides to leave it as they'll get another out shot. Backcourt penalty, I'm sorry.
See what they do. Benny. And he almost threw down to the corner. He'll put it up. And off the rim, excuse me.
So. Alright, ball to George.
He'll pass it over to Steven, known for his shots.
I've been seeing George has taken a lot of ball time throughout the game.
Yeah, he's playing pretty good as a point guard so far this game.
Most people, when passing in ISM, they do pass to George. I think that he's the entrusted one with the shots.
He's got a lot of ball control, and yeah, he's been trusted with a lot of shots so far.
Chaman. Benny takes it back.
Over to Isaac.
Chaman.
Over to Jamin. And it wasn't out of play. Stevens strips it, and he puts it up. Might have been a travel, but it's not called. And he knows that it was a travel, but again, referees didn't call that. So we'll continue. 2 more points to the Dragons. Jamin from 3. Oh! Maybe not getting enough elevation on his shot today. Steven will try it again. And missing. And Benny has another rebound. He might try a fast break here. And he will. And no foul called. But he doesn't argue it.
That was a clean block.
1 minute left of the quarter, and ball is thrown way out of play.
I think he thought that there was a player standing there of his own team, but he missed. Ball went out of bounds.
Not much you can do there. Hey, some of the players haven't actually gotten some playing time yet. Ty and Nathan are still on the bench, having not played the entire game yet. Maybe AG will try and sub them in, but you know they want to try and win this game, so they can't afford to play their younger players yet. And double dribble, I think, but they didn't call it. And Benny being aggressive in there ends up being
goes for it.
Jamin having a tough day at the line. Hasn't been making very many shots so far. I don't know if he's made a single 3 yet today. He might have made 1, but as far as I can recall, he hasn't made 1 yet.
There was one at the very start of the game, but there's only 1. Ball goes to Min.
Ball to Joseph.
Min.
That shot will go from the 3.
Oh!
And Steven will get the rebound there.
Ethan. No, Steven, sorry. My apologies.
And 5 seconds left. The clock has been stopped. And ref says ISM ball. We'll see if one team can convert before the time goes out. Remember, 5 seconds left. And miscommunication there. And that's the end of the quarter. So, tough scene right now, 35-15. And our new color commentator into the game now. We've got Evan, He's come in. He'll be helping us run the broadcast. Our color commentator we've got. Say hi, Evan.
What's up, y'all?
He's new to our crew this year, and he'll be helping us out doing this. And it looks like over on the other court, the girls have started practicing, setting up for their game. And it's been interesting, Evan. I mean, 15-35, not really a game you'd think, it's not how to turn out, right?
Yeah, it's quite unusual, isn't it?
Yeah, remember, last you might be not disembodied, but you might be confused because last season, our Chinthes, they won every single game and they kind of mowed down to the opponent. So to see this might be a little jarring.
Of course, it's not what we would expect, but of course we still have to give them our full support.
Right. And to start off, what was it, 2-8, 2-16 maybe?
2-16.
That'll cause you some confidence issues before you. Did you see the game at lunch, the pep rally?
Yes, I did actually. We did saw that game.
So for you viewers who weren't there was a pep rally today. As we've told you already, they're going to SEASAC soon. And they played a friendly match against the teachers, and I'll tell you what, the teachers won by a wide margin that game. So didn't think it'd be indicative of how they'd play today, but so far that's how it looks.
Of course, these types of things do happen. Not, they do happen, but now as this scheme consists.
So. Something else to note, ISM actually just got back from an international tournament. It's the CMIS Annual Basketball Championship, and it was held in Chiang Mai. And from what I can tell, they placed 6th out of 10 teams. So obviously, they've been practicing a lot, playing against some real teams out there. Not real, but more professional teams out there. And in contrast, Chinthes haven't played in a week or so. So you can definitely see how these teams, the build-up to these games has been different for both teams.
Of course. Now, as we can see over here, what we're really hoping for is a wow.
Chinthes playing a 5-man zone defense out here. And Ty is into the game now, finally.
Of course.
Swan, it's almost picked. TT has it. Swan's going to try and get in there. And he almost gets one in, but it's just off the rim.
Oh, the counter-attack begins. Ooh.
Off the mark. Steven trying to go up, misses that shot, and
ISY regains control of the ball.
Ty has a rebound. Over to Frankie, he'll put it up, and he scores!
ISY slowly closing the gap. We can only hope.
They're going to trade out balls. One's getting a little too sweaty. So they're going to, the ISM players saying the grip's not right. So they're switching out the balls.
All right.
17-35.
Ooh.
And they say Dragon's Ball.
Dragon's Ball. Do I have to say anything positive here? Or can I just be neutral? The Dragons start off this attack. Ooh, they dribble inside.
And it's stripped.
ISY regains. They're closing in deep. A shot. Oh, but barely. The it hits!
Frankie got in there.
He was in the right places.
Right in
Phenomenal.
The paint. Yep, phenomenal placement right there.
The fake out. Swing
In
back.
the paint they go.
Ooh.
And it's taken
ISY takes it back. Let's hope for this positioning. Ooh. This.
And another pair of points for the Chinthes, up to 21 now. Gaining a little bit on ISM.
The game will resume shortly. You can see both teams here getting ready. Shot. Miss.
And a bit of an air ball there, but no matter. As he mentioned, his shooting is not his strong suit.
Ooh, ISY regains. Going back to Swan. Oh, but ISM takes it back.
It's a fast
The points to ISM. Now Lian here with the ball. Gives it. Oh, a scramble out here ensues. Touch trying to get that ball, but
yeah, you know, when it comes to steals on this team, I mean, you know, some of these guys are really good at stealing the ball.
of course, both Min and Swan are really good stealing players, but watch their foul counts.
Yeah, you know, when you get into the when you get into the guy's kitchen like that, you steal the ball, you're gonna end up with a few fouls out there when you're trying to.
Oh, a
really
shot
get in.
taken, misses.
I don't know if that's how I would have counted, but I believe it's a foul, and we'll see what they do with it.
Counter offensive begins. Long pass with the shots. Bit of an air ball there, misses. Ty regains control of the ball. ISY's back in. Back to Lian. Guess that was swimming foul. Okay. Foul.
Ty's gonna toss it in. He is roaring to go. He got his game face on and everything. And some subs are gonna come in for ISM. (21-37).
Ball begins play. Swan regains. Tries to shoot.
Shoot a three. And he
Shoots it! Absolutely phenomenal.
My goodness! Wow, what a three!
Breaking statistics. Bit of a slower pace. Switching it back.
Takes a shot.
Makes the shot. Misses. Back to the end. Beginning the counter offensive. Back to Swan. Swan takes the ball back. As we can see, oh, the pass.
From the corner.
Oh, the corner. The shot. And a bit of an air ball there.
Barely missed that one. And we've got 4.5 minutes left of this final quarter. So Chinthes is going to be trying to catch up as much as they can. We'll see how far
As
they
we
can
can see it. Nice. Great shot. Great shot.
So a lot of that backspin up there that you want to see on a shot like
Lian
that.
taking another shot. Let's hope for the best here. Taking it in. It goes in. Great. Closing the distance. ISM. Oh, the intercept. The intercept is coming in.
You know, I tell you what, with a player like TT, number 15, and it's stripped again.
ISM regains and scores.
And AD's going to call a timeout here. And just needs to reset his players here, you know. They're kind of all over the place right now. They got to find a way to just allow themselves to,
Be consistent,
be consistent,
Be solid. Stay firm, of course.
Reset their minds, get them back into it. I only have 4 minutes left, but, you know, it's worth something to try, you know.
Of course, as we can see in this timeout now, ISY has closed the gap by a large margin. At the beginning it was 15-35, now it's 26-39. Still quite a large gap, but slowly but surely ISY's working towards it.
They're picking away at the score so far, keeping pace. And I was going to say, individually when it comes to some of these players, a guy like TT, you know,
Yeah.
really tall guy, but he's not quite as coordinated with the ball yet. But it's good to have him out there because he's really tall. Get those rebounds. As we were saying earlier, when Rasher was on the broadcast,
Of course.
the height difference, as you can see, is quite big. They've got guys like Ethan and Steven and Eugene. So, in order to have a guy like TT out there, even though he may not be one of the best guys on the team, it's still good to have him out there for those tall players to get those rebounds.
Of course.
And broadcaster's curse, obviously, I say that he should be out there, and he's subbed out.
Yeah.
So here we go. Now we got Swan, Bunnies, Isaac, Min, and Jamin. So what looks like
ISM taking the shot, it misses.
but they keep the rebound. Out of play.
Out of play.
And I couldn't tell whose ball behind all the players. Let's see. Dragons ball again. They're going to try an inbound
Dragons.
play now.
Let's see how they start cooking this time.
Let them cook. Let them cook.
Let them cook.
Let them cook.
I mean, let ISY cook, bro.
ISY got start cooking too. And
ISM. Oh, the miss.
foul.
The intercept back.
And Min gets
We have
it.
it back. Swan taking the ball back, beginning his counter offense. Oh, the pass.
Benny up.
Benny up. Oh,
Too much
bit of-
momentum on that
too
ball.
much. ISM regained control. Taking a bit slower. It's pumping up. Ooh.
And off of his
Ball
hand or his shoulder.
misses.
That was a laser of a pass right there.
Absolutely.
Another inbound play for the Dragons.
That's how this will begin.
I believe he took too long to get that ball inbound. And that'll be
ISY's counterattack offensive begins. Benny coming in, passing out to Chamin.
over
Or the Swan. Absolute. Look at that finessing.
He's gonna try it, and that's
It's
a
a-
foul.
oh,
That's a
the
foul for
foul.
sure. That's a foul. He's saying, "What did I do? What did I do?" But I don't know if you saw, viewers, but he swung at it like that, and that is absolutely, whether or not he made contact, that's definitely a foul.
Definitely.
So Swan will take his few shots, see if he can make him like he made those threes.
Backspin. Oh. Close but no cigar.
You're stealing my lines now, huh? I like it. All right. His second shot.
All right, second shot. Focus up. Goes
There you
in. 4 shots taken, 3 in.
He's playing well so far.
ISM. Feisty encounter. The long pass in. Going backwards. Ooh. That's quite a laser pass. But the score in.
And he sinks it. The back and forth ball movement over here by ISM is getting unreal.
But then he shoots.
And
Bit
that's
too
an
much.
air
Bit
ball.
too much.
Jarman will get it
Jarman
out.
takes it back.
Over to Swan. Swan puts it
You
up.
can see it. Oh, miss.
No miss.
ISM takes back ball control.
2 minutes left in this game.
Oh! And the score.
Absolutely broken.
Ankles just gone.
And the bench is going absolutely insane over there for ISM.
Oh, but
A minute 42 left, and ISM is on fire right now. Holy smokes. Not much more to say there. The Chinthes trying to salvage a few more points before the game is over. Yeah, you're off.
game is going to resume shortly.
And Jarman and Benny subbed out now. 44-27
Ty
game.
takes it. Pass. Slow, but
pass,
the
but-
scramble.
Isaac
Gets it back. Lien coming in, thinking real quick. Passing it back.
Trying to get somewhere. Over to Nathan. He'll
Nathan,
take a shot.
he'll take a shot. Ooh.
Just missed.
Just barely. ISM begins the counterattack, as they always usually do in this game. Oh, very
And a nice,
insane.
beautiful
The-
passes across.
The 1-2 into the net. Phenomenal. Ty trying to score. Oh. ISM once again, they just regain control of these balls.
And they're trying to find something, but a minute left. We'll see what they can do.
We need
And Ties strips
Ties
control.
takes it out.
Great move. Over to Lian.
Lian, let's see what he can
Shot
cook up.
goes up.
Shooting it. Oh, miss.
Backward, and there's no rebound.
40 seconds
man,
left
recognizing
in
that.
this game.
And they're going to take it slowly down the court.
Not trying to be. Oh, the long pass, trying to score. Misses. Let's see the rebounds if they try to.
Nathan has a rebound.
ISY takes it back.
Ball's
out. Lian begins this counteroffensive this time.
Over
Lian
the court
passes
with
it. Min gets the ball.
Trying to
Let's
go
see what he's
in
trying to
the
cook
paint.
it. Ooh, the low. Nathan out here. Back to Lian. Lian scores.
missed that
Oh,
one.
misses. Oh, but take back control. Mint.
10 seconds left.
10. Only 5 seconds left now. 5, 4, 3,
And a
2.
foul.
And foul's been taken.
And 2.9 seconds left. The battery pack on our camera has finally run out.
Quite unfortunate.
Quite unfortunate. Not too bad. Not much left to see here. But I suppose we'll
Maybe
have
some
a
final
post-game.
points will be added up here. ISM.
George adding one more to his resume tonight. So I guess we'll do our post game in the dark, huh? Second point for George. Let's see if he can get it in. He does. 38.
2 seconds. 1 last minute. Oh, it's a miss.
And when it's all said and done, the final
ISM.
score, ISM 48, ISY 27.
ISM takes home the win.
What a shocker of a match. I mean, the Chinthes came in confident. They were, we all knew it would be a marquee matchup, but as I said in the opener,
This is completely unexpected.
Exactly. I mean, to start off the game, was it 4-16? That's just something you never thought was going to happen.
There's been several moments, ISY just closing the gap slowly, but then ISM just
Came back and
Came
jumped
back.
on him, yeah. And I think overall, really was just, the lack of experience for this Chinthes squad. A lot of them either played JV or didn't play at all on either team last year. And it just showed today their defense was really iffy. They had a lot of holes in there. And even though they knew beforehand ISM would be driving a lot, they ended up putting up, a lot of people in the paint. And it ended up working for most of the game. So
lots of shots missed.
it was only when they ended up, putting that 5-guy defense in the paint that it ended up going anywhere. So at the end of the day, it really just comes down to, hey, our Chinthes got to get better. We got to keep working on stuff.
Keep working hard, more focused. We need more consistency.
Exactly.
We need more to be more solid. Absolutely.
Yeah, going on your focus. They seem to be a little lazy, maybe a little out of breath this game. So yeah, definitely a lot of places to work on. On the other hand, ISM absolutely destroyed this game. Fantastic game for the Dragons today. And I tell you what, as much as we are the ISY broadcast, I tell you what, this is going to be a fun Dragons team to watch. So
ISM, gotta give credit to them.
good night, everybody. Fantastic game. And we'll see you next time.